Reuters reporting Spirit Airlines is seeking to convince JetBlue Airways to appeal a decision by a federal judge to block the tie-up between the 6th and 7th largest U.S. airlines. Phil LeBeau joins us now with a look at what could be next. Phil.
Melissa, what's next is what just came from Spirit within the last minute. The company doing a pre-release, if you will, on its Q4 results. We don't have the earnings per share or the loss per share that's expected, but we can tell you that the company says that the Q4 revenues, because of strong demand at Thanksgiving and Christmas, came in at the high end of its guidance. As you take a look at shares of Spirit, which have basically been cut in half in the last week, keep in mind that they are exploring their financial options. That was reported by the Journal yesterday. Others have confirmed that since then. Here's the headwinds that Spirit is facing. In fact, in this release that came out this morning, they talk about the fact that, look, we've got $1.1 billion in debt coming due next year. We're looking at options for refinancing that. It's flat demand and falling fares. First quarter, generally a slowest time of the year for the airlines. Fares are not increasing. That's the juice that Spirit needs. Asset sale options are limited. They did a sale leaseback with some of their planes in the fourth quarter. That brought in about $415 million. Great. Helped them pay down some debt. They don't have a lot of unencumbered assets. Of their 200 aircraft, approximately in their fleet, they don't have a lot that are just sitting around wholly owned that they can sell. And so they have 5.1% of the U.S. market. So there's some value within Spirit. The question is, how do you access that value? Because as you take a look at shares of Spirit over the last 2 years, look, they lost $149 million in the third quarter. They're going to probably post a loss for the fourth quarter. We haven't gotten final results right now. That's the expectation on Wall Street, at least. And so when you look at them, you say, well, if you can't merge with JetBlue, and we know that they're pushing for that merger for an appeal of it, where are their options? Where do they go from here, Melissa? Because Frontier, it was offering before JetBlue a lot more for Spirit, $2.8 billion, than it would likely offer now, because Spirit is a much less valuable entity than it was then. So we'll see what happens. This is one of those stories where we could have updates throughout the day.
Phil, you mentioned $1.1 billion in debt coming due next year that they're seeking to restructure. They've got $1.3 billion in liquidity right now. What are analysts saying in terms of its ability to just continue operating?
Well, nobody's saying that they immediately have to file for bankruptcy, but look, Helene Becker at Cowen raised that possibility as soon as the judge said, we're going to block the JetBlue merger. Once that happened, Helene Becker came out and said, look, I wouldn't be surprised if they quickly move towards Chapter 11. And then she raised the possibility that Chapter 11 could turn into Chapter 7 liquidation. The issue here is they've got to move fast, and what options do they have? You can appeal. They can certainly do that. And they make note in their release this morning, Melissa, that the agreement with JetBlue remains in effect. You know, they haven't made a decision in terms of an appeal. So if you're not going to appeal, let's say you don't appeal. What do you do if you're JetBlue? What options are out there? You can't strike another. You can't say you can't strike, but it's going to be difficult to convince another airline like Frontier to come to the table. And in terms of assets, it's limited. So you're going to have to restructure in some fashion, probably.